Hello, my name is Scorpios, and this week I am back with this build tutorial for this lovely medieval house with a tower. So I had a lot of fun building this house, and it turned out to be just about the perfect size for a Minecraft base. So I thought you might enjoy this step-by-step tutorial for this house. And down below in the video description, I have also left a list of materials that you will need for this build, so be sure to check that out. And without further ado, let's start building. Alright, we are going to start with a floor plan here, and the plan here is going to be nice and geometrical. And as we replace the ground level here with stone brick blocks, you can get a sense of the layout of this house. And after that, we are going to start working on a wall. And here we are going to start by placing down 3 stone brick blocks and 1 more block over on this side. And 1 block further, we're going to put down 1 upside down stone brick stairs and 2 more blocks underneath. And after that, we're just going to fill in the empty space here with some stone brick walls. And on the next block here, we are going to start with 2 stone brick walls with 1 stone brick block on top. And coming over by 1 block, we are just going to put down 3 solid blocks. So the part of this wall which we have constructed so far is going to be kind of a module which we're just going to repeat 2 more times along this wall here. And as you are building up the wall here, feel free to also put in some stone brick stairs along the bottom edge here like this. And after that, we are going to move on to this wall here. So as you can see, the structure here is going to be a little bit different. So here I am going to slow it down just a little bit so that you can follow along in the building process. And after that, we're just going to move over to this wall here on the back. And as you can see here, this wall is going to look exactly the same as the wall on the opposite side. So here I am going to fill in the space with some stone brick walls. And as for this wall over here, we are going to put in some solid blocks. And after that, we are going to go back to using the pattern that we were using previously. So as you can see here, we are going to create a frame using solid blocks. And in between the solid blocks, we are going to fill in the space with stone brick walls. And that brings us to this last wall over here where the front entrance of this house is going to be. So we're just going to create an open space that is 2 blocks wide. And on top here, we're going to create a frame using some upside down stair blocks. And after that, all we have to do is put in some doors here, and this first floor is complete. Alright, and after that, let's start building up. So we're going to start by putting down 5 blocks of stripped spruce logs on top of this corner here. And along this direction here, we are going to put down 3 stripped spruce logs. And over here on the 4th block, we are going to once again put down 5 stripped spruce logs vertically like this. So basically the goal here is to create these large wooden frames on top of the stone structure. And for these vertical wooden beams on both sides of this house, they're going to be 3 blocks apart from each other. Alright, and after that, we're going to start working on this tower here in the corner. So we're going to start on one corner of this square shape, and using stripped logs, we are just going to build a wooden beam here. And here, this beam is going to be 9 blocks tall. And we're just going to do the same thing on all 4 corners of this tower. So we're going to create 4 wooden beams that are each 9 blocks tall. So that is going to create a nice wooden frame in which we can put in a tower later on. And for the sake of adding some decoration, we are just going to once again take out our stone brick stairs, and along the lower edge of this wooden frame, we are just going to put in some of these stair blocks upside down. So here in my design, I am putting down 1 stone stair for each one of these wooden beams, but feel free to experiment and come up with your own design as well. Alright, so this house is looking fantastic so far, and the next step here is to put in some walls for this 2nd floor here. And for this step here, the material of my choice is going to be white concrete blocks. And for each one of the sections along this wall here, we are going to leave the 2 blocks at the very center empty. which we're going to come back later in this video and turn them into windows. But for now, let's move on to this wall here, and at the very center of this wall, we are going to reserve a 2x2 space. And as for this wall here in the back, it should be pretty obvious what to do at this point. And after that, just make sure to also fill in this wall here in the front as well. And you can't go wrong with a window on this wall here, so let's do just that. And let's also put in a bunch of blocks down on this tower here as well, but we don't have to worry about finishing this tower at this point. And instead, before we build up, let's finish the second floor here by decorating the windows here. Alright, so the very first thing that I'm going to do here is that underneath every one of these window spaces, I'm going to put down 3 leaf blocks, just to add a touch of green color, and on the back wall here, we are going to put down 4 leaf blocks instead. And obviously it doesn't make sense to have these leaf blocks hanging in the air, so we're going to put down some spruce trapdoors underneath to support them. And as you can see here, I am also going to add some spruce signs here, as well as some spruce fence gates between these leaves. And as a final touch here, let's also put in some glass panes in these windows. And now that we have a second floor that actually looks presentable, we are going to start building upwards. And here we're going to start by putting down some upside down spruce wood stairs, and we're going to space them out by 1 block in between. And let's also put in some spruce trapdoors here. So this is going to provide a support structure for the roof later on in the building process. But for now, we are going to move over here to this corner, and we're going to start working on a 3rd floor for this tower. So let's start by putting down 1 layer of stripped spruce logs, and on top here for each side of this tower, we're just going to put in 8 white concrete blocks. So basically we're going to leave this block in the middle empty, which is going to become a window. And along the top edge of this tower here, we are going to decorate it once again using spruce wood stairs. So we're just going to have a solid support structure here by putting in some additional trapdoors and slabs on the corners. And now we're ready to work on a roof for this house, so we're going to start by putting down 1 stone brick stair on this corner right here, and a bunch of slabs off to this side here, and back to this stair block here. We're just going to put in an upside down stair block off to the side and another stair block on top like this. And we're just going to stop once we reach the center of this wall here. And after that, we're going to add a layer of stone brick stairs off to this direction. So we're just going to come over to this wall over here. And as you can see here, let's start by laying down a foundation here. And here we're just going to put down some stone brick slabs. And after that, using stone stairs, we're just going to bring this entire roof structure together by creating a triangle like this. And after that, let's put down 1 layer of stone brick stairs at the back here. And we're also going to put down a ridge on top of this roof right here by putting down 2 opposing layers of stone brick stairs. And after that, we're also going to work on a roof for this tower here as well. So as you can see here, I just put down a circle of stone stairs. And in the middle here, for each one of these corners, we are going to put down 2 solid stone blocks. And on top, we're just going to put in 1 stone stairs. And let's do that one more time by building diagonally inward by 1 block. So I can already see a tower starting to take shape, and it's going to be pretty great. But anyways, let's finish this roof frame here by putting down 2 more stone brick blocks on top here. And let's just top it off with another stone brick wall on top here. And as you can see here, once again, we're going to use some white concrete blocks, and we're just going to fill in both sides of this roof structure here. And after that, we're just going to fill in this part of this roof by putting in a bunch of blackstone stairs. And on this tower here, we're pretty much doing the same thing, except for we're following along the stone frame that we had just laid down. So we're just going to start by putting down a bunch of blackstone blocks with some stair blocks on top. And after filling in this roof structure, this medieval house is now complete. So that is all I have for this week's build tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed this medieval house design. And if you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you have not done so yet, and this way you will not miss out on my future tutorial videos from this channel. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.